Anthony Hartwig with you, Crestview girls basketball player profile. I am joined by senior Emily Downey. We've heard from Emily before, and it's time to get back with her for the basketball season. Emily, how we doing today? Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So, first question is a senior. We've asked you, the senior questions for volleyball. Does senior season for basketball feel any different? Are there new emotions now that you've gone through a senior night and you've gone through all the last emotions that volleyball season already brought you? Does it feel different now for being a senior for basketball?
Well, I think volleyball ending was really emotional, and then I got started up again for basketball, and now seeing that it's almost coming to an end again, it's kind of emotional again. I'm not ready for it to be over.
Talk about this team. I mean, obviously, you have one of two seniors that you're a part of. You're a leader to a lot of people. That it's a young team. There's a lot of young talent on your roster. What's that been like for you leading a fairly young roster in this basketball season?
Really, I mean, all the girls we all get along really well, and they all work really hard, and I think all of them are leaders themselves, and so I think we just all work really well together.
How much of the leadership experience from the volleyball season and what you were able to do in that year, how much did you carry that on to being a leader this year for the basketball team?
I think especially because we had a lot of incoming freshmen for volleyball, and I was one of the captains for volleyball as well. Like being a leader there has helped me in basketball. So
You look around, we're talking about volleyball, basketball. You haven't lost a home game in either one of those seasons, and you haven't lost a regular season game in either one of those seasons. What's it like to be a part of both those teams and look around the Crestview, girls athletics community and see so much talent and so much success right now?
I mean, it's just really exciting, especially like being my senior season. I really couldn't ask for much more, and like being undefeated, it's like crazy to think about two undefeated seasons in one year.
Crestview, the girls team has been good for a while. This is not the first time that we've seen Crestview, have a successful season. But was there a moment where the girls and the team kind of realized that this is something a little bit even more special and you got something going on this year? Was there like a moment in the locker room or a moment in a game where you really felt things were working out to be something really special?
I think just the year as a whole, like last year, I think we were really good, but it was still a building year. And this year, like we came in, and I just think at the start of the season, I saw something really special with this group and see how much we've improved just from last year to this year.
You have become a deadly 3-point shooter from the perimeter for this Crestview team. What's it been like developing your shooting skills and also the confidence that comes with being the shooter that you are?
Um, well, coach has always told me like to be confident in my shot, and I think I've gotten a lot better with that this year, and it's good to see that. So
What were some of the things that got you confident? Where does this confidence come from this year? And what were some things that helped you grow into it this year?
I think just having the mentality that like if you miss, it's okay, and also that if we miss, a lot of the time Lorraine can rebound it. So just not being scared to take the shots.
Not only is this a young team with young talent that was there last year, but there are also some players that are really, taking their first steps into the varsity world this year, whether it be, a freshman coming in or a sophomore that didn't get a lot of varsity time last year that's stepping into a bigger role this year. For you, what's it been like seeing players like that come out and have success and be parts of this team?
I think it's really great to see like all of us from seniors down to freshmen are getting some varsity time, and that the ones who like everyone's come in and worked really hard. And I think the girls are just like I said, really working hard and playing up to the level.
We've talked to a multitude of your teammates, and they're all talking to us about this family atmosphere that this basketball team has and how much it goes past the cliche that every team says we're a family. This one, you actually feel it. You feel it in your bones almost. From your perspective, what is it about this group of girls that makes it feel like, it's legitimately a family?
I mean, on the court, we connect so well and we flow so well. But even just off the court, I think we have a lot of fun together. We're always laughing and having fun whenever we're together at team bondings, and I think that's really great.
Not a lot of carryover from the girls that played volleyball that came over to play basketball as well. So, from your perspective, what's it been like transitioning into a different locker room with different personalities and being able to have a fun season with a different group of talented leaders in the basketball season?
It's really exciting to see how, like, going from volleyball to basketball, especially because volleyball, some of the girls I've been friends with since like kindergarten, but basketball it wasn't quite the case. And now seeing how like close I've gotten to them is has been really nice.
Who do you think you've gotten the closest to this year that maybe last year or maybe coming into the season, you weren't as close with or you didn't know that well, and now this year because of basketball, you've been able to grow a real strong friendship with?
Um, I see myself getting a lot closer with all the girls. I think Ava is one that I've gotten a lot closer with. Like even like on the bench or off the court, laughing together has been fun.
We've also heard about team bonding exercises that this team does and the things that they do to hang out together and to build that chemistry as a team. What's your favorite team bonding exercise so far for the basketball program?
Oh, we've gone to a few basketball games, which I think was fun because we get to watch basketball still, but we get to spend time together.
We've asked you about your volleyball journey. Let's talk about your basketball journey. When did you start picking up basketball? When did you kind of fall in love with the sport? When did you start taking it super seriously?
I've been playing since I was really little, like first grade little, and I think I almost didn't play because I was kind of scared. And I'm really glad I ended up playing. And I think that like in middle school and then transitioning to high school, I really started to love it.
What were some of the things that convinced you to play and get past those fears you were talking about? What were some things that convinced you to go out for the team?
Well, at first I was really shy when I didn't want to at first play, but I think like seeing how nice it is to get close with teammates and like that's a huge part of the experience. And I think once I got through that, I had a lot of fun.
During volleyball season, we asked you about your classwork, and that's the beginning of the school year. That's fall. Now we're in the middle. We're in January. We're almost at the end of January. Has senioritis started to kick in a little bit? Have you started to find yourself, really ready to be done with the schoolwork?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm kind of looking forward to. I mean, it's gonna be sad leaving, and I'm not ready for basketball to be over, but I do feel senioritis a little bit. Yeah.
When you think of all the things that you're going to reflect on this basketball team and the program and the things you've been able to accomplish, what are you most proud of so far as a basketball player?
Um, I think just from a team perspective, like our growth and my individual growth over the years, because I think I've seen a lot of improvement both in myself and in the team.
When you think of the coaching staff that you have with Crestview, Coach Blatch and his staff, what ways have they helped you grow as a basketball player and as a person?
I think they always go like above and beyond giving us feedback and also encouraging us. I think they've really helped me with my confidence with that.
Okay, we've asked a couple of your teammates to take us through a typical game day for basketball, so I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. What is some of your game day routines, and what does a game day look like for you? It's a game day today too.
Yeah. Well, come home from school and get a snack, kind of mentally prepare, sometimes take a nap, and that's usually all I really do.
Nothing wrong with a power nap. What are you
Yeah.
snacking on? What's the pregame snack?
Depends on the day usually.
Did you have one today?
Not yet.
Not yet. Do you know what you're gonna have?
Not yet.
All right, we're gonna get an update on that very soon. Um, what are some of your favorite post game meals after a big win to celebrate?
Well, usually my parents will pick me up something on the way home from some fast food place.
Right.
That's probably what I usually end up getting.
Or you get a text from mom or dad. They say, "Hey, we're picking you up something. What do you want?" what's the go-to fast food place that you text back?
Well, my favorite's when they have to go through Boardman so I can get Chick-fil-A.
Hmm. What's your order at Chick-fil-A?
uh, Chicken nuggets and fries.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. The old waffle fries.
Yep.
When you think of ways that this team, you think makes them unique, the personality of this locker room maybe sets them apart from any other team, what comes to mind?
Um, I think our ability to like understand our strengths and weaknesses and to grow from them. Like at half times in the game, we come in and we talk about what we've done good and what we've done bad. And I think like it's good to see like us noticing our strengths and weaknesses and what we can improve on.
What are some of the goals that you have for yourself for the rest of the season that you want to accomplish personally?
Uh, Personally, I think I want to continue to just probably shoot more because I was saying I feel like I'm finally getting confident with my shot. So I'm gonna continue to work on that and uh, to stay strong on defense also.
You said it before. You're getting close to the end of basketball season. Are you doing anything to try to, just enjoy every moment and try to take in everything that you have now that we're getting closer and closer to the end of the season?
I think just getting closer with the team and like understanding that it's almost over, not taking anything for granted because once it's over, it's over. So I just want to enjoy what I have left.
You're going to graduate and Crestview's going to feel like home to you and you're going to want to come back to it. What do you think it is about that gym, that school, that community that makes you feel like it's home?
I think we're just like such a close knit community and everyone like comes together and like the people at our game and my family and my friends and boyfriend and the team. I think we're all really close because we all know each other. And I think that's really nice to have.
All right, Emily, just like you during the volleyball season, we're going to give you the chance to turn the spotlight off yourself and give your shout outs and the people that you want to thank for their support. I want to give you as much time as you want to do that now.
I just want to thank my family, friends, boyfriend, community, and all the coaching staff and everyone who's always been there for me. And of course, YSN and all the streaming services for us.
All right, Emily, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us again today. We appreciate it. We wish you the best of luck the rest of the senior season, and we'll talk again real soon.
Thank you so much.